Hi guys, 14th Prime here, back with another video. This being the last top 10 video of this 5 series video thing. With this one being the top 10 customs I have done in 2019. Now I figured this would be a good one to fit the end of all of this, just because customs have become a really big thing on the channel. It's become pretty much all I do now, which I'm really glad you guys enjoy them. I love talking about them in the comments. It's a good old time. But anyways, let's go ahead and kick this list off with Number 10, Studio Series Umbral. Now note, I'm not too big of a fan of this figure. I initially bought him when he came out, but then I just ended up selling him off. But then I bought him again from another guy, just so that whenever 2007 Megatron came out, I had the whole crew. But, that being said, he was really fun to paint. I like doing all these little copper details on there, on the legs, crotch, a little bit on the head there. What else was really fun was doing these guns. As you can see, I like black topped them and just kind of show that these things have been fired a lot. I even did some bullet holes in them, if I can find any. There's one on his leg, kind of. Like, I actually drilled bullet holes into him, which is pretty fun. And this gun was fun too. Black top, some copper. It was just really fun to paint. I love when I get like tankish figures. I can dry brush the crap out of them and make them look like they've been beat up. But god dang it, they're a tank. They're still going. They're still chugging along. These tanks and trains are the same, I guess, now. But yeah, anyways, number 10, Studio Series Umbral. And for number 9 on the list, we have once again Studio Series, not Studio Series, Siege. My bad. Ironhide. Now, I know this guy was already in a previous video, but this is not talking about the figure itself. This is talking about the paint job and all of these guns, which were, by the way, courtesy of Grimlock's Forge on Facebook. Link below, check it out. But, I can't actually remember if I reviewed him or not. I think I did. But pretty much what I did a lot on him was all of this nice metallic gray, which he had a pretty decent color scheme to begin with, but this just makes him look a bit more realistic, I guess, or at least alien in a sense. Which even, except this gun, what I did is actually paint this gunmetal, which you can tell just because it's darker. Let me just try bring that a bit closer. If any of you can tell the difference between metallic gray and gunmetal. Then if you can kind of see it in there too. Some of those darker lines actually panel lined a little bit on them, here and there. And the windshield I painted black just because it looking clear just kind of sucks. Because like in vehicle mode you can see the head and it's just like, I like the fact they took the time to paint the interior of this entire chest silver, but it's kind of useless, honestly. But yeah, anyways, number 9, Siege Ironhide. And for number 8 on the list, we have the return of Pre-Earth Cheetor, which, since I literally just went over this guy not too long ago, I'm gonna keep it brief. It was really fun to do, very different since most of my customs are either Studio Series or Siege, like detailing, or it's Shatter Glass. So this is one of those few that I did that were different, and it was pretty fun. Like I said in that video, I'm not sure if I'll do the other Maximals, even any Predacons. If I do, of course, they will be on this channel or my Facebook or Tumblr pages, since customs there are shown pretty much right whenever they're done versus channel, which takes 27 years. But yeah, anyways, number 8, Beast Wars Pre-Earth Cheetor. And for number 7 on the list, we have Shattered Glass Skywarp. Now, I think everyone knew Shattered Glass was coming eventually. You can tell, I mean, you can tell I like it. And, but yeah, this custom, it was really fun to do. Really enjoy it. It was a bit of a pain just because these are like a rubber, and whenever I first did them, they were actually really sticky. And even now, they don't really look the best just because painting rubber parts are weird. And the head sculpts that I did not do and got from SHAPEWAYS, if I can find it, I will link it in the description. Or if you go to that video, I am pretty sure I put that in the description. So one way or another, if you want the head, I probably have places. And the blue gun, I just kind of kept blue because it worked with the rest of the figure. And I was like, well, I did everything else. I can call it a day here. But yeah. Really enjoy this custom. One thing I actually really like that I did on here Or these wings. I just like how they look. It just looks really good. Will I do Shatter Glass Thundercracker? Yes, I literally have had the head sitting in a bag ever since I got, well, the other head, and I got them both at the same time, so eventually he'll be done. When? Good question, guys. But anyways, number 7 on the list, Shatter Glass Skywarp. And for number 6 on the list, we have Shatter Glass Shockwave. Now, this is one I do remember that I reviewed. I think I've reviewed most all of these that I'm doing in this video, but we'll find out as we go along, I guess. But I actually really like this custom. It was a lot more simple since it's not the full custom, which in that video I probably went over what I painted, which would be all the blue and silver on the gun, this brown, this yellow, the brown there, brown, blue, this entire gun, and then most of the head except for the yellow that was already there. Oh, then the silver on the chest and the blue. Well, yeah, it was just really fun. And actually, whenever I did it, I only had like images of about here up, so I had to improvise like the thigh down. So that was something. But yeah, I still really like how he turned out. Pretty nice looking. I am really thankful that Energon 6-shot existed, because if it did not and I had to do this from shock blasts, this would probably not be here today. So thank you, Energon, for giving us 6-shot. The one thing I'm thanking Energon for. But yeah, anyways, number 6 on the list, Shatter Glass Shockwave. And for number 5 on the list, we have Shattered Glass Thunderwing. Now, to be honest, I don't actually remember if I reviewed this as I'm recording this. Like, I feel like I did, but I really don't know. And I feel like people in the comment section will be like, yeah, you did. Or I'll correct myself in the video somewhere. I don't know. I'll just leave it up to whatever. But anyways, custom. I actually do really like how this looks. I really like the mold too. I never actually owned the mold until I sought it out for this figure. And it's just a fun mold. If you guys can get a hold of it, like, this was like, what, 10 bucks for me? Like, guys, it's awesome. Go get it. Also, one thing that's great is this head sculpt. It was actually done to me by a friend of mine, if I can remember. Probably message him and ask him how to credit him, but I will probably try to credit him in the description below. But he actually did this based on the official image, and it looks fantastic to me. I actually had this body done for months until he was able to get the head ready for me. Which, even whenever I got it, I had to like modify the inside of it a lot to get it on there. But once I did, hey, it works. It's on. It can rotate without any trouble and transform. But yeah, fun custom. Really enjoyed doing it. Another Shatter Glass Decepticon to add to the army. So yeah. Anyways, number 5, Shatter Glass Thunderwing. And for number 4 on this list, we have Shatter Glass Cup. Now this is another one that I did video on recently, but I do still really enjoy this custom. I love this mold. I mean, it's going to become pretty apparent that I love this mold a lot, so doing another custom from it was totally fine by me. And then the head, that I will credit who did it in the description below, because I cannot remember the name right now, but I did credit it in the video. I will credit it again here. The description is going to be loaded with links, guys. Just go down there. You'll find a lot. I actually ended up giving him a Titan's Return Weird Wolf gun, just because I had an extra one, and I think it kind of fits. I don't know. Sorta? Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, really love this mold. Really love this figure. There are so many customs using this mold that I have seen since doing this. It is just amazing. But yeah, anyways, number 4, Shatter Glass Cup. And for number 3 on the list, we have Studio Series 32 Optimus Prime, which did not even want to fit in frame. Here we go. Which I did touch on this a little bit whenever I put him in one of these previous top 10s, but my painting probably did affect my love for him a little bit, though it is still an amazing figure. But this is about the paint job, and my God, I did a lot to this. From all this frickin' silver there. Let me just zoom in a little bit. All the silver here to that blue, silver there, some little hints of gunmetal there, copper, blue, silver for the fists, making sure that anything over there, silver there. Just so much that it just missed. And even in the chest, got some gunmetal there. Oop, got some falling. And some gunmetal, silver, silver down there, some copper on the inside of there. Can't even see, but there's copper in there, trust me. Copper there, silver. On these legs there's some copper. All of this silver, more copper. Just a lot went into this. This was probably one of the most painful customs this year, just because of how much work went into this freaking figure. It was definitely worth it. I don't really regret it. It fully paid off. I love the look of this. Yeah, one more really tiny detail. Even the little blue right there. I did all that. It's a really good shot, by the way. Well, yeah, overall, this might have been one of the biggest pains of the year, but it was totally worth it for the end result. This is my favorite one that I painted, which is the Dark of the Moon one. I barely did anything on that base figure. After painting Revenge of the Fallen Prime and then doing all of this, I was done with this figure. Studio Series, do not release it again, please. Yeah, anyways. Number 3, Studio Series 32, Optimus Prime. Number 2 on the list is another one that I did review, I remember, and also a little bit recent. Siege Scattershot. Now this was just awesome to do. I love the look of it so much. Whoever made that DIGIBASH, I'll probably, if I linked it in the original video, I'll probably link it again here. That description is gonna be jam-packed, guys. Come on. But just God bless, because I love the fact that they did it, just that I could do this. Really appreciate it. And I hope that whoever did make it ended up seeing that I just threw it on the ground. Ends up seeing it, because that guy rocks. That guy rocks. I love him. And the head here, don't fall again, please. And then this head. This is one of the smartest ideas I've had all year, which it might sound simple to you guys, but this kind of began me modding a lot more. Like, this is probably the most modded thing I've done in a while, with like how the arm cannons are and the head and all that. But just really fun. I love this. And Red Alert is coming, guys. He's pretty much about done. I'm just waiting on one last thing, and then I'll do a video on him. I'll post him on my social media pages, and then the video, because that's how all of these work. But yeah, anyways, number 2, Siege Scattershot. And finally, my number 1 favorite custom I have done in 2019, Shattered Glass Leader Class Megatron. And just, I know this is a lot more of a simple custom, and I didn't do nearly as much on this one as I did other ones, but just less is more in a sense with this one. Because it's just, I love how I just took the official image of Megatron and just kind of translated it over this more G1-ish body. Just little things like the blue there, the black, the whole backs of the arms being black just for the tank mode, the head, the little details on the chest like making all the buttons metallic blue, these metallic blue, leaving the silver there as a nod to the original shoulders. It's just a lot. It's just not too terribly much compared to things like the Studio Series 30 Optimus Prime. That thing was a pain. But I just love how it looks. I can't really deny the fact that I just really enjoy this. And when thinking about it, it was really hard to decide number 1, because I love a lot of customs I've done this year, as you can see from this video. But at the end of the day, this was the one that I landed on here. And just, I'm not disappointed. Now, pretty much, this is the last video that I'm going to be talking in for the year. I would just like to thank you guys just for a really fun year. I think this year has probably been one of the most progressive years for the channel, just for the sake of just a lot more interaction with you guys. I have fun in the comment section, just getting comments just about you liking the custom or custom ideas or things like that. It's just fun to discuss and interact. It's just really enjoyable. So, I mean, thanks, guys. Glad you're liking everything. And I'll try to hopefully keep doing this as long as I can. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So please be sure to check out my channel for more video and custom reviews, and please don't forget to subscribe. You can also check out my Facebook and Tumblr pages, links in the description below. And this is the 14th Prime, signing out.